So far, so good, Sam. The bomb is in place, and you're in one piece. And that's about all I could ask for. Come on back home. Emil's gonna want an audience for when he detonates it. And it had better go off. If it doesn't, he's going to be looking for someone to blame, and we're the obvious targets.
What's up, ladies and gents? Sinistrano1 back at you with more Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Double Agent 100% stealth walkthrough on hard. And hopefully you guys are enjoying it so far. This mission, I think, is a good mission. It's another JBA headquarters mission. There's not too many objectives that we need to do. It's not going to be a fairly long mission. The only thing that makes it long is the fact that you actually have to wait until the timer reaches down to 0 before you can actually continue on with the last part of the mission. So because of that, we will skip from the moment that we get back down to where we need to be. So I'm going to take my time through it. Obviously, I'm going to be skipping a lot of minutes towards the end just to get to the next mission or to the next part of the mission, so that way the videos can go smoothly. I don't want you guys just sitting there waiting. So there's no reason to get through this quickly at all. You have all of the regular secondary missions that you normally have. Like you can go to the fire range, you can do the training again. It's all up to you, just depending on how much JBA and NSA trust that you have. But since I'm always at the top of both of the trust meters, we don't need to do any of that. But if you do, well, then you can take that extra time that you get before going on to the next part of the mission to actually complete that. Also, there is a very difficult kind of hacking sequence that you got to do with the emails. There's not really, I guess I'll kind of explain a little bit of it when we go through it. It's just about numbers, and it's about having certain numbers on the screen at once, and then things like that. No one's really been able to figure out, without memorizing kind of an exact way that these work out. So hopefully whatever I do, just repeat it. If you just do the same numbers that I do, it's obviously going to work for you, and you're going to be able to get through it. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into this. Thank you so much for watching, and it's go time.
Where's the emergency lighting? Someone get to the generator and put it back online. God damn it! I want power restored in the next 2 minutes, you hear me?
Working on it, sir.
Well, work faster!
Sorry about the blackout, but it buys us some time to talk.
What's up, Lambert?
There's a little matter of a boat with a bomb. Since you caught the detonation frequency, you can use your watch to broadcast a jamming signal. Then you can go look in the surveillance room to see if Emil's got another one on site.
That should be easy enough.
It will be once you upload the fingerprint scanning app I'm sending you. That'll get you through the lock.
Got it.
You'd better get it. It's not just us on the line anymore.
There you are, Fisher. Come on. I can use your particular talents.
What do you want me to do?
Some decryption work. After our pilot problems in Shanghai, I'm a little suspicious of our partners. Particularly when I'll be meeting with them in Kinshasa shortly.
Why?
Why me? To discuss next steps, after we deal with the floating monument to excess you see on screen there. Why would they want to kill me? Ideology. We're dedicated to tearing down a corrupt government. They're a bit more fanatical.
I see.
Going somewhere fishing? Don't worry about it. Just crack the encryption on the email on this computer. I'll be back shortly, and you can tell me if they're trying to kill me or not.
Alright, so here the fun will now begin. First thing you want to do is get out your fingerprint scanner. You can grab his fingerprints really quick, because we're going to need those to complete all the profile objectives. It's time to get into the fun part. Alright, so like I said, this is not easy to do at all. It's kind of random and all that kind of stuff, but hopefully you'll be able to just follow exactly what I do and you'll be able to get through it as well. Hopefully I'll be able to get through it. Shit. Alright, so it's all about making sure that you don't use the same numbers that are on the screen. You got to use different numbers and all that kind of stuff. Alright, we'll try here. Looks like the only one we can use is that one. Okay. So now we need to go up and down this way. Alright, it'll let us use 100, it'll let us use 0, 0. Okay. Alright, so we've done all those. Now we need to do these. There we go. So hopefully you slow down the video and then you guys can figure out exactly what to use there, and hopefully it'll work for you guys. But this is pretty much what we need to unlock. So now rest assured that I am surprised and horrified as you are that our friend Emil's helicopter pilot passed away. But the email pretty much states that he had nothing to do with it. So that way he can continue on with the mission, Emil, and go meet them up for the next part of the mission. So you can also check out all the other emails here. There's a JBA charter info. You guys can read that if you would like. Just pause the video. Security procedures. And security as well. Alright. Alright, so we've done what we needed to do. We've decrypted the email message, and now it's time to actually move on with the main mission. I definitely recommend going ahead and save when you get up here. That way you don't have to go back through and complete that objective again. But you don't have to save just yet. Just wait till you get up here a little bit closer. That way you don't have to continually walk back and forth. This saves you a little bit of time. Right now we're going back to that same place that Enrique was at before. Alright, so hopefully you guys save there, because you definitely don't want to screw up now and then have to go back and do all that over again. So definitely take my advice. It doesn't hurt you, and there's no achievement for not saving. So I mean, if you're smart, you know, save whenever possible. Save when there's no enemies around. That way, in case an enemy does come up on you by surprise, it's not going to screw over your save. I love how this door code is leet. Alright, so we've been in here before. This time, however, we are just going to be going to her computer. Don't worry, we're fine. Scan for fingerprints.
False alarm, I guess.
Yep, I guess there was a false alarm. Yeehaw! Alright, she's going to go check on the detonator. Just sit right here in the corner until she passes you, and then you're good and go back to the computer.
There won't be any screw-ups. The detonator place is working perfectly.
You sure about that?
Positive.
Alright, so there's a lot of emails in here to check, so we're going to do that. And here is the emergency code to disarm the bomb on the cruise ship, the mission that we just did, but I won't let you know what we're going to do just yet until the very end. And we also got the surveillance, or surveillance. I can't even say it right. Code 1269, so that's going to help us get in there. Surveillance, whatever. Then you can go back over to the normal access and you can read some more emails from Jamie. They do help the story along. And we can get out of here now.
Shut it down. There's no way to stop it, and I don't think Emil's about to transmit the stop code on its frequency. Oh, he'll find a way. Trust me.
And that he will. Alright, so we've done that. We've completed that. Again, if you need to, wait till you get past this point and go ahead and save. If you need to. But if you're feeling saucy like me, you can keep going. Alright, go ahead and take out this light. Like always. And shut the door when you get up here and then just be quiet. This guy has some sensitive hearing. Alright, stick close to him, but not too close, and make sure you stick to the right side so this other guy over here doesn't see you.
I don't care who we have to make a deal with. They're gonna help us to take back this country, then I'll be the first to shake their hand. I don't think they've got the same reasons for doing this that we do. I don't give a rat's ass about their reasons.
Alright, get in here nice and quick like.
Tell me again what the error message says.
It's something about a fatal trap error.
I'm gonna need more than that, Emil.
You're gonna help me fix this thing, or you'll find out what a fatal trap really is.
There's no need for that. I think we can just config the kernel and then disable the seal driver and we'll be fine.
Say that in English, will you?
Just hang on. I'll fix it when I get there.
Alright, so once he leaves the room, then we're going to be able to grab Jamie's and his fingerprints, and those are obviously going to help us with our profiles. We're actually going to be able to complete all the profiles in this mission. You do have a certain amount of time before he comes back, so try to be on the quick side. Once he leaves, then don't worry about sound. But we've already actually collected, there it is. We've already collected all the other files and stuff like that, so we don't need to go in there and do the files. But if you didn't on the last one, then do it here. And here's Jamie's. Alright, so quickly get back. As you can see, we did that just in time, so if you're any slower than me, you know, load up your save, or hopefully you saved whenever you needed to, and you're able to get through it. Alright, good so far. Now we're going to move on to the next section of this level, which is actually new, so that'll be really fun. And that is why we got those fingerprints.
Where do you think you're going, Washington?
Gotta get my butt down to the lab to make sure things run smoothly.
And they're calling you?
You know, Moss, I'm getting a little tired of your attitude. I've done hard time for the cause. What have you done besides shoot your mouth off?
I've done what Emil needed me to do, and I was smart enough to stay out of jail in the process.
That's because they can't arrest you for being a jackass.
But they caught you for being a dumbass. See you later, Washington.
Alright, so just wait patiently for him to move. Alright, get in here very quickly because we're going to need to grab his files and we're going to have to hide. Don't forget to shut the door so you don't give any suspicious. And that's why you need to be quick, because they're going to be coming in here in just a second. Come on. It's not letting me in. Sheesh. Oh god, that was close. You guys saw that too. Look at that. Oh, barely, man. And I kept hitting the button. You guys heard the button. So sometimes this game can really just throw you for a loop.
All clear.
Alright, but you can see you can still make it. Just hurry up and keep pressing that button. What's really funny is though, if I wouldn't have, if they wouldn't have heard anything, then he would have talked about how he hates Sam Fisher and whatnot, but it's not a big deal. Alright, go ahead and get out now. It's really fun when things don't always go the way you want them to. I love it. It just brings more suspense. Remain nice and slow. There is a checkpoint up ahead, but you do not want to screw it up right now. Especially if you haven't saved like me. And this right here is definitely a good opportunity for you to save. Because there's a big thing coming up right now that we're going to need to do. And it can be very tricky to do it.
Any troubles with the equipment?
Nothing worth mentioning. Pretty damn boring on monitor duty.
Well, just pray it stays that way, Todd Hunter. On the off chance that something exciting does show up, I'll be in my office.
Gotcha, Chief.
Alright, so once Moss leaves, to go ahead and get over here to the corner. Wait just a few seconds so that Moss can get into a position where he's not going to see you from the other room. And you should automatically be able to get this one. Alright, so we now have visual evidence of the bomb. Move very slowly. Stick to the right side here because this guard can hear you so easily. And once you get past him, then we're pretty much good to go. You should no longer have to save anymore, for those of you that have been saving, as there will be a checkpoint right here. Alright, wait for him to sit down. Excuse me. Thank God, yeah, that'll be the future. The future, you'll be able to hear sounds in the game from real life, so that would have probably given me away. But not in this game. So go ahead and get the professional background info that we need. Don't worry about him seeing you. Get that good fingerprint. And as you can see, we're still in the green, so we're good. That office key code. Alright, this is from Jamie Washington. Hey Moss, any chance we can get the key code for my office changed? Right now it's 1234. Sounds like something an idiot would put on his luggage. If you can tell me what movie that is from. I haven't done this quote before, but we've done this movie before. If you could tell me, if you could be the first person that'll be on the bottom of the comments, the first person that tells me what movie that quote is from, I will mention you in the next Splinter Cell video. So again, the quote that you just heard me say, if you can tell me what movie that's from, I will mention it. I will mention your name in the next video for Splinter Cell. So let's see if you know your movies, and it's also my favorite movie. So let's see if you know anything like that. Obviously, you want to wait about right here. Once he turns around, you're good to go. And we are just about done with this mission. Alright, don't open the door just yet. Wait for this guy. Don't worry about Moss behind us. He can't see us. We're in the green. As you can see, they're both headed that way, and it's time for us to escape very easily. Shabooey! And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our missions are complete. Now, if you are low on JBA, by the way, go to the firing range. Go to the training. Complete that again. If you don't know how to do it, please check out mission number 3 in this walkthrough, and at least show you exactly what you need to do, some tips for completing them, and all that great stuff. Also, you can also assemble the mines again from the previous JBA headquarters mission if you need to. It's only to get your trust levels back up. As you can see, we've got over 11 minutes, and we actually have to wait until the timer reaches 0 before Emil will come back to us, and we can continue the next part of the mission, which is the part where you get to make those choices, which will affect the game in some different ways and whatnot. So but that's up to you. Now for you guys, because with awesome editing and whatnot, you actually get to not worry about waiting. However, I will have to wait obviously 10 more minutes before I can show you guys what's up next. So thanks for watching, and for you it's just going to be instantaneous, but for me I won't see you guys for at least another 10 minutes and 31 seconds. So I'm Ron Burgundy. Alright guys, welcome back. Thought I would bring us back in at 007 seconds left. But remember, use the time that we just passed in order for you to complete any extra JBA missions. That way you can get your trust all the way up. But it is time to do this. I skipped it for you guys, and it is time to find out what's really going on. And there's a lot of actually that's going to happen in the next couple of minutes. And let's find out what I'm going to do.
So what does Masood have to say?
He says hi. Says he likes your turtleneck.
Aha, he's claiming innocence. Well, that's a relief. Now come on, it's time for the fireworks.
Alright, so as you can see, all of the 5 main members of the JBA are actually heading towards this section right now. And just to show you guys here real quick, as far as the objectives go, we haven't completed the ones that we didn't need to, the training course, the codes, the firing range, but we do have all of the profile objectives, so, and that's pretty much what you need, save for, let's see, we don't have all of the retinas yet, because you can't do the retina displays until the last JBA mission, so.
Is everything working?
Yes.
Then you have nothing to worry about. Good. We're all here. Gentlemen, I give you the future. In 3, 2, 1. Such tremendous destruction in such a small package. Gentlemen, we should all show our thanks to those who made this moment possible. Enrica, and our newest recruit, Sam Fisher. Yeah, beautiful work there.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah, nice work, Sam.
Enjoy the moment, gentlemen. As for myself, I've got to start getting ready for Kinshasa.
Alright, well there you go, ladies and gentlemen, that was my decision. You might be asking, why did I do that? If I would have chose the other 2 options, either one would have killed Enrica. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing, she is kind of a terrorist. But if you remember in the beginning, or should I say in the previous mission, that the ship was evacuated because of the smoke grenades that we had placed The reason that we placed them there was for the NSA, so that if the bomb does go off, that nobody will be there. So that was my interpretation. So what we did was not necessarily bad. Maybe it was part of the mission. We want to get their trust to the full extent so that when we can get up to the very last mission, we are good to go and we have done what we needed to do. This is double agent, okay? So you can't please both sides. So you just got to kind of remember, Enrique is going to come in handy in the last mission, or should I say the JBA headquarters part 4. So it's a good thing to keep her around, but if you don't want to, then you don't have to. You can obviously frame her. And as you'll see up ahead, that is pretty much what the NSA wanted you to do, is they wanted you to stop the explosion as well as frame Enrique. But we didn't do that. So, and we also didn't do the fire range, the mines, and the training course, which didn't really need to happen. It wouldn't even help our NSA anyways. So we're obviously going to have to do some stuff to get our trust back with the NSA. But don't worry, because in the next mission, we're going to have plenty of do to get our NSA mumbo jumbo back on. So, but as well as you can see, all the profile objectives are complete. Just a few more things that we need to do in JBA headquarters mission number 4. And as you can see here, we have unlocked every single whatever you call these star objectives. So that means we have all the gadgets and all that cool stuff at our disposal for the next couple of missions. And as well as you can see, we have completed it 100%. No game overs, no saves, and all that. Definitely a risky move with the no save option, but if you guys want to save, there's no reason you can't. I just like to not save just because I like to see, hey, can I get through it without saving? So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Again, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Plenty more Splinter Cell videos on the way. We are almost complete with Splinter Cell Double Agent. And I think you guys know the route that I'm going to take to finish this game up. The next mission is quite a doozy. It's going to be fun. It's going to be hard. It's going to be nice and stealthy, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it as well. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like these videos as it helps the channel grow a lot. And we'll see you on the next mission. Peace out, bitches!